Who are you?
I am Zane Erickson. I am from Dallas, Texas.
All right. What have you managed, Zane?
I was a crew trainer at McDonald, so I managed about 30 people for every shift I had.
Okay. Was there any diversity in your workplace?
Very much so. We hired a wide selection of people to help kind of get different cultures and ethnicities in there. That's about it.
All right. How did it help?
It encouraged a lot more people to come. Well, it was McDonald's, so everyone was going there, but it encouraged a lot more like the diverse people to come. Like there was a lot more ethnically different people than where I was from, which is really a white part of Dallas, and it allowed a lot of different races to come and feel comfortable. Plus, it increased the work environment's structures.
Okay. And what's something that you struggled with as the shift manager, the crew manager?
Not everyone wanted to listen to you at times. There were a lot of struggles with people wanting to have the same power that you did because they would work there longer. And it was a big struggle of trying to get people to do what they were supposed to do and them not try to harass you back.
All right. And how did you deal with that?
Well, first you have to talk to the people that are above you and say, hey, this is going on here. But if they don't do anything, which is quite plausible, then what I had to do was talk to them, pull them aside and say, hey, I know you don't like this, but I do have the power to fire you, and I will do so if you do not cooperate with what I have to do.
Okay, so how did you motivate those who you were in charge of?
Well, I have a very upbeat personality, so whenever I walked in the door and just started talking, people would get a little bit more energetic. I always tried to pump up people, be like, come on, let's do this, we got this. A large order of 40 McChickens would come in. I worked in kitchen. That was very, very poor. I would be like, oh my God, no! And then everyone would laugh, and then we would all just try to work our hardest to see if we could complete the order in like 2 minutes.
All right. And so your motivating was being an energetic person and really working through that aspect, trying to keep them energetic in an environment that otherwise would not be so?
Yes, because McDonald's, as you know, is not the happiest place in the world. I mean, it's the golden arc, but people that work there aren't very happy. So what we did is we tried to pump them up and get them excited, because also the wage there wasn't very high at the time. Now it's raised to $10.25 an hour in Dallas, so that's pretty good. But that's really what keeps people going is everybody else's energy. And if you're not very energetic at times, then work slows down and people stop like wanting to go to work, and people stop showing up, honestly, if it's a bad workplace, I feel.
All right, so you'd say that the energy is the motivator, not money.
Yeah, the energy is the motivator, but the money is what got them there.
Okay.
So they won't keep going if they feel it's a terrible work environment, which is why the energy is important. But the initiator is pretty much the money. That's why I actually joined, is because I felt like there was good money there. There wasn't.
That's understandable. And would you do it again?
If I had the chance to go back and have the same position that I did before, yeah, I would. Just because having all that, it's not power so much as it is like connection with people was really interesting. I made a lot of friends there that I didn't think I was going to make. And I met a lot of really, really cool people, and it was all around, it was just a great work experience. It was always high energy, so I never had a problem with it.
So you'd say that being a manager actually helped you grow with friendships and interpersonal relationships?
Yeah, it showed me that no matter what, you can make new friends. You just have to put yourself out there. And I was forced to do it because I was a manager, but now I realize that you could just talk to anybody. Because before I had trouble, I was an introvert, and they're like, hey, you're really good at what you do. Plus, you usually just say, hey, you should do it, tell people what to do. You might as well just do it for a job now. So I was like, okay. And then I went in not expecting to do anything, expecting to be my reclusive self, but then I went out there and I was like, hey, you should do this, and they listened. So I was like, maybe I could do this more often. And so I've actually started to be more, not only extroverted, but empowered.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time.